tries to control it. Breaking through is Renstead. Back towards Kevin Taylor. He's tackled. Oof. Hand pass out to Dean Turner. Nice play, Turner. Dummies beautifully. In towards Ironmonger in the full forward area. The big fella, great mark.
The big boy is having a bit of a lash. He's taken the mark. That should be enough. No need to assert your authority that way. He did that by showing he was supreme by taking a beautiful mark. He never had his eyes off the ball. That's what he's got to do more often, Ironmonger. He was heralded early in the year as being one of the top ruckmen, or the top ruckman in the state. He lost that mantle. He started to play the man a bit, but he's got to concentrate on the ball.
Beautiful, no doubt about that. After that flurry, scores a level. 1 goal, 4 apiece at the 10-minute mark. Over the top of that pack. Chance for Renstead. Chris Allen breaks into the clear. He's got a chance to score from a long way out. Lovely kick. Beautiful goal. Goes on quickly. Vacant half-forward area. Shane Ellis and John Scott. Scott's got it. No, he hasn't. Ellis. Good play by the youth Fremantle full-back. Taken off him by Turco. Has to hurry. Renstead a chance. Lovely hand pass. Flashed out that time. Out to Brennan. His kick goes further afield to Cormac. To Kevin Taylor, all by himself. Oh, sun in his eyes. Allows Magro in. To Arnold Cox.
Yeah, that was nasty. Very, obviously, very sun in Kevin Taylor's eyes there.
Magro again up to half forward. Ironmonger and Richard Dennis for East Perth. Ironmonger allowed to take it. Now Dennis. Well shepherded by Ironmonger too. Great piece of shepherding. Allows Richard Dennis to close. Shoot for goal. Oh, lovely goal.
3 goals 6 East Perth. East Fremantle 1 goal 7.
Brian Needle bringing it in short again. Up towards centre wing. Front spotter's Renstead. Gets it back towards Brennan. Brennan's well shepherded. East Fremantle shepherding well today. Ooh, he wore that one nicely.
Christian went in hard there.
Through. Turco, who's told to go on with the game, well shepherded. Turco closes on the goal towards Lester Smith. Oh, I think he thought that was going to be a goal.
Yes, yeah, I think his geography was out of orientation. Then he thought he was missing the goals.
Still 10 points the difference in favour of East Perth. Ellis out to the half-back line. John Nolan for East Fremantle almost. Picked up in defence now by Renstead. Cormac. Looking for Wilson. With him is Kelly. Wilson does well to trap that ball. Well done, Peter Wilson. Full forward pocket. Chance for Rod Lester Smith. Steadies, lines up. Oh, he's made that one swing back. Oh, what a brilliant goal.
Beautiful goal by Rod Lester Smith on that occasion. It was a 2-out duel. You don't often see that in the game today. There's usually 3 or 4 players around, but Lester Smith won out in the possession, lined it up on an acute angle, and bang, straight through the centre.
Comes out to Michael Brennan. Have to hurry. Cox traps him. Well done, Brennan. Renstead breaks a tackle. Well done. The half forward, Lester Smith. Oh, and a good mark by Magro. Play on. Dimmer and Crouch. Comes out wide to Spencer. Spencer looks for Craig Edwards at full forward and he's marked it.
Well done, Spencer. 8 kicks and 3 hand passes to Peter Spencer in the first 22 minutes of the first quarter. Colossal performance. Most of those kicks and hand passes have been effective ones.
4 points the difference. Craig Edwards from about 45 metres out. A long, high one.
Looks good.
That's it. Oh, what a lovely kick.
Beautiful shot by Craig Edwards. Well delivered by Peter Spencer, as already noted. And East Perth hit back from that goal for East Fremantle. East Perth now 4 goals 6, 30 points, leading East Fremantle 2 goals 8, 20 points at the 23-minute mark.
Pro O'Reilly putting this game back into operation. The bouncing's been good today. Ironmonger for East Perth against John Nolan. Ironmonger's strength, got his foot to it, was good play. Brennan for East Fremantle overran it. Campbell knocks onto Cox's good play. Cox to Dean Turner. 30 metres out, Turner steadies, and there's another one to East Perth. They're away.
You're very congested in that area.
Or O'Reilly again. See Nolan. Over the top came Browning to try and win it. Brennan breaks away but gave the hand pass directly out to Turner up to full forward. Punched away nicely by East Fremantle defence. Cox. Spin turn is terrific. Steadies up. Left foot kick wasn't a good one, but it's made the distance and it's a goal. No trouble for Lance Kelly. Back towards Grant Campbell. Half forward. Oh, lovely mark.
That's more like it. Interesting to see him take the mark overhead, Campbell.
Dean Turner out towards Arnold Cox. Number 1 with him is Roger Kerr. Arnold Cox too quick on that occasion. Drills one in low. Looking for Ironmonger, the big fella. Oh, nearly got it on the second grab. Needle in defence. Out wide to Browning. Over to Roger Kerr. He's Fremantle out of trouble.
He's fumbling Roger Kerr.
Oh, infield. That wasn't a very good kick. Cormac. Straight across ground again. Second kick across ground towards Wilson. One-handed attempt. Chance to make amends. Up towards Kevin Taylor. Magro closing on him. Taylor with pace. Oh, too much speed for Magro. Infield. Chance for Turco. He steadies from 20 metres. Bang! Goal on the board.
Up he gets. He's in action.
Up towards full forward. A safe mark in defence by Greg Walsh. Walsh has got Lance Kelly made a break way out on the far side of the ground. Nicely directed kick. Out to Spencer at half forward. Roger Kerr. Have to hurry. Dean Turner. Spencer getting it in the clear. Well shepherded by Turner. Spencer to Campbell. Browning a bit late on the scene.
Campbell starting to fire a centre-half forward because he's moving around.
John Scott makes good position to get away from Ellis. Good mark. Regular full forward, kicking 5 goals against Subiaco last week. The losing side was a good performance.
Looks like his first one for the day.
25 metres out. There it goes off the boot. Directed straight through and a valuable one to East Perth. In goes Sparks in defence. East Perth get out of a little bit of trouble. The kick's not good though. Lance Kelly will have to work hard here. Does well. Socket nicely off the ground by Turner. Up to Spencer. Spencer to Dawson, right centre wing.
Cox is clear. He's quick enough, but he's not.
Back to Spencer. Up towards Ironmonger at full forward. He's well out in front. Oh, lovely. Good mark.
Directly in front.
One in the first quarter. Chance to bring up second. It's floating with the light breeze. Second on the board. Towards Arnold Cox and Kerr. Harding chips in. Browning chipped in for East Fremantle there. Shane Ellis in defence. Gets it out to Roger Crouch. There's plenty of time. Along the ground, didn't look very good, but it's been quite effective. The Cormac.
Well executed, Cormac.
One too many tries to bounce there, but gets it away to Renstead. Renstead comes across looking for Paul Harding. Harding deep back into the pocket again. Chance for Turco. Oh, nice dummy. Over to Ray Sterrett. A long thumping hand pass to Rod Lester-Smith, lurking in the forward pocket. Steadies off. Great goal. Back to Glenn Williams. Go on, will duck his head. Tries to give it back to Campbell. He's in trouble. Good defensive play by East Fremantle. Roger Crouch up to half forward. Taylor in behind. Ducking, diving. Oh, eventually beat his opponent in Dawson. Taylor. It's time to steady. The call is to kick it long from behind. Oh, great mark up there by Waterman. Certainly got a score this time. He's only 15 metres out by the time he kicks this. Closes, and there it is, a very valuable goal to East Fremantle. A bit late on the scene. Harding just missed that tap. Hamilton towards Dimmer. Bounced nicely for him. Campbell and Cox for East Perth. Cox, Campbell, Shepherds. Cox looks for John Scott. He's made a back lead behind Ellis and a lovely kick.
Beautiful kick. Well controlled kick by Arnold Cox and a nice lead by Scott. Took Ellis way down the ground and had the pace to stay in front and take that well-delivered pass by Arnold Cox.
Well, Johnny Scott kicked 1 goal in the second quarter. Missed another fairly easy one. Just 30 metres out, directly in front. You're right, Marty. There's another goal. Craig Shaw going on with it himself. Looks for Ironmonger. Nolan's with him. Ironmonger taps on, looking for Spencer, but Renstead's there. Oh, does it nicely. Renstead out wide to Sterrett. One-hander.
Captured it too.
Ray Sterrett, the centre half forward for East Fremantle, is on the left half forward flank. Looks for the short lead. There it goes. Bang, and a nice lead by Brian Needle. Goes on quickly to Cassidy. He closes to 25 metres. Jeff Cassidy blasts away. East Fremantle hit the front. Out to Sterrett again, and Christian. Sterrett in front. Good mark.
Yes, he's doing extremely well.
Played over to Turco. East Fremantle using the ball intelligently. Turco closes almost within kicking range. Full forward, Wilson from behind. Taylor in front. Out by Earnshaw in defence. Richard Dennis. A wild hand pass to Walsh. Gone to Hamilton was good play. Up to looking for Arnold Cox and Kerr. Cox.
And well, Cox.
Strong mark, gives it back towards Johnny Dimmer. Bad bounce.
There's a good bump
Harding
for you.
takes into, not Harding, it was Browning rather.
Real top shirt front that. Used his shoulder.
The captain of East Perth is on the deck with a bit of a sore head. Back from where it came. Mostly East Fremantle players back there. Campbell got one hand to it. Picked up in defence by Harding. It's out wide. Nice kick to Roger Crouch. Again, up to kick it. In towards the centre to Cassidy. Play on. Cassidy goes to Turco. Left half forward flank. He can run. Ironmonger won't catch him before he can kick this. In towards full forward. Out comes Taylor. And another good mark.
I'd find it hard to see Daylight. He's on his wrong side for a left footer. Lining it up. And he has he's done it this time.
Hand pass back towards Magro. Cox rather it is. Cox goes in towards centre half forward. Glenn Williams. Looking for a lead. John Scott sitting back in the square. Now makes the lead. Campbell towards Scott. Oh, lovely lead and a nice kick.
Yeah, because East Perth centralised the ball. They got it in the centre of the ground. Now they went to the angle a little bit because Scott led that way. A good timely mark by John Scott, nevertheless.
He's kicked 2 goals so far today. This could be his third from Scott. He's kicked it. That's going to be a pretty close shot. Must have just gone over the post.
Yes, John Scott needed that goal. East Perth needed that goal. 1 point resulting.
You see Crouch bring the ball into play this time, looking for Harding. Ironmonger over top. Oh, play on. Ironmonger back to Cox. He'll steady from 40 metres out. Arnold Cox for East Perth. He's got one. Walsh brings it back into play. Ironmonger almost a juggling one. Ironmonger's still in there, sitting on top of it. Holding the ball.
I don't know about that one. Ironmonger's not too happy.
6 points the difference in favour of East Perth at the 8-minute mark. East Fremantle get it over to Cassidy at centre half forward. Cassidy goes to the left full forward pocket. Rod Lester-Smith.
Cassidy's 19th kick to Lester-Smith, and Lester-Smith's normally a good shot for goal.
Kicked 2 goals on the day. This would be a mighty handy one for his team. Boys kicked it long. He's kicked it accurately. Oh, very timely goal. Touch and go at the moment. Paul Harding and Ironmonger. Ironmonger with strength. Magro. Wobbly one through the hands of Brennan. Out comes Browning. Down goes Chris Allen. Gets it back to Spencer. Smothered by Nolan. Through comes Arnold Cox. Kicked the last 2. Cox steadies. Wobbly one. Scott a chance. Shane Ellis strong from behind. Dean Turner runs round. Steadies. Loads up. What's he done? I think he might have missed. He's got to go. What a super goal. Been a busy player in this last quarter.
Yes, right throughout the game, as a matter of fact.
In towards the centre. From behind it was Nolan. Back to Hamilton, sitting over top of it. In goes Roger Kerr for East Fremantle. Cassidy closes 45 metres out. Jeff Cassidy steadies. Oh, that's a handy goal. What a good one. Up towards Wilson in front. Kelly from behind. Wilson almost paid it. Goes to ground. Good play. Threads it to Roger Kerr. Over the top. Neil Lester-Smith. He's away. Danger run a little further. Come in, says Turco. Neil Lester-Smith shoots for goal. And dropping back is Christian. Right in the square for East Fremantle. Big John Ironmonger takes it through. I thought for a point, but Christian was there. Over to Spencer. East Perth steady. They're only 2 points in front. 24 minutes played. Spencer to the right centre wing and Paul Harding.
Bounced it 4 times and picked to an East Fremantle player. He doesn't often make those mistakes, Peter Spencer, because no one gave him a lead.
kicks long up towards Taylor. Cox with him. Taylor's won it out there. I think he might have won a free kick. He has.
Yes, Cox made the mistake.
Dylan Taylor wanting to go on with it quickly across to half forward. There's a good mark there by Michael Brennan. Centre half forward, taking his time. Going in short. Oh, good attempt to mark that time by Peter Dawson. Brings it away with him. That was good effort. Roger Crouch appealing for the kick. Chris Allen holding the ball.
Over the shoulder he gave it in favour of Chris Allen.
25 minutes played now and still 2 points the difference in favour of East Perth.
A reprieve for East Perth on that occasion.
Allen to Dennis on the left centre wing. Dennis looks for Walsh and Campbell. Campbell over the top.
It's a good, strong, healthy mark at this stage. Campbell.
Outside the half-forward line.
His 10th mark. That's the type of stuff they want from him.
Straight across ground. Craig Edwards from behind has been paid.
Must have been a clean cut one. The opponent didn't protest.
Well, he's only kicked one goal. That was in the first quarter. He's a long way out. Realises he goes for Campbell in short, and he's marked it.
Took a little gentle step. Was not off, said the umpire. Good quick thinking by Edwards then. It was a long kick at this stage of the game when their legs are getting tired and it's hardly getting power and timing, so he looked for Campbell and Campbell complimented him by taking the courageous mark.
Campbell lining up. He'll kick this from about 40 metres out. We're into the time-on period.
Low one.
Low one. That's a goal. East Perth 8 points in front.
8 points for a nice timely goal. Good mark, as I said, by Campbell, and puts them 8 points up at the 25-minute mark. Oh, what a game. East Fremantle appeared to have all the run in their legs. They were attacking time after time, but didn't convert on enough occasions. And Cassidy's been a dangerous player in that last quarter. And Peter Spencer and Campbell and Edwards have come to the party at the right stage, and East Perth have that healthy 8-point lead at this stage. The game's far from being over yet.
Ironmonger and Harding, not a good bounce. Hasn't favoured anyone, though. Glenn Williams in for East Perth. Up towards Campbell again, and Browning from behind. Oh, free kick paid. Oh, for Campbell.
It was either a mark or a free kick. If it was a mark, it's his 12th mark. That is a good exhibition. A fellow about 6'3" or 6'4", and the East Perth club have been waiting for a long time to improve his overhead, his aerial work, and he's certainly done it today. This boy showed a lot of promise 2 or 3 years ago, or 2 years ago. Now he's living up to the promise that he showed. He's going for the overhead marks. He's capable of doing it. He certainly proved that. That was a top courageous mark, Wayne. Good effort.
He showed everything there. He closes in to kick his second goal in about a minute, and he's done it. East Perth getting away.
11th kick for the day. 12 marks. Obviously hand passed a couple away, and his second goal, and they couldn't get it a more opportune time as at the 27-minute mark into the final quarter. Now have a lead of
14 points at the
14
moment.
points, is it? East Perth 17-16, 118. East Fremantle 14-20, 104.
Chance for East Fremantle to recover now. Ironmonger wins that one, though. Threaded out nicely to Wilson. He's away. He can run. Dummies the hand pass. He's running inside the 50-metre line. Out wide towards Brian Needle. He's shepherded by Cormack. Gives him a chance to shoot for goal. Brian Needle. Sparks is on the line. Oh, this could be... Oh, that's a great goal.
What an effort by Wilson. I thought he overdid it. Took it from the centre. Talk about inspirational stuff. Took it right down. Went for the hand pass. The kick to Needle. Bang through the centre. It was a very hard angle shot for Needle too. Not noted for his goal-kicking prowess, but no question about that one. There's Wilson there.
28.5 minutes played now in the last quarter. There's nothing in the game now. The margin is back at the moment to 8 points. Still plenty of time for East Fremantle. Ironmonger versus Harding once again. What a great battle this has been. Harding favoured by it. Dean Turner diving in on top of it, number 3. And Ironmonger giving Peter Wilson a bit of a hand up there.
Gutsy play by Williams to go in to get the ball through body and soul and everything into that one.
Clash of the big men again. Ironmonger in front, wins out nicely. Up towards Campbell and Browning again. Campbell in front. Out comes Ellis out of the back pocket. Hamilton a chance that time, but Shane Ellis reads it well.
Alex Brent without the ball.
Over to Turco's good play. Out wide, looks for Cormack and finds him. Right centre wing. East Fremantle must get on with the game as they're doing.
Oh, they're moving now.
Beat everybody. Kerr flicks it back over to Cassidy. He's caught, but there's the siren. That's the end of the game. There won't be a kick given there. And East Perth run out winners by 8 points. Kick goes further afield to Cormack. To Kevin Taylor, all by himself. Oh, sun in his eyes. Does it well. All East Perth on the half-forward line. Dean Turner, whoops.
Need to take your eyes off it.
Oh.
That was a sin committed by Dean Turner on that occasion. 3 East Perth players only, and surely they must have been talking between each other. They had plenty of time.
Up towards Waterman and Sparks. Sparks with a punch. Down to Turco. Oh, shows a good yard of pace, Mario Turco. 2 East Perth players run into one another behind the play. Over to Wilson.
Yes, Turco in action.
Yes, he's very quick, Peter.
He's been an acquisition, hasn't he, really, for East Fremantle, Perth?
Yeah, hasn't been there as far as height's concerned.
Harding goes to the forward pocket. Wilson behind the pack, almost a juggling mark. Full forward pocket. Chance for Rod Lester-Smith. Steadies, lines up. Oh, he's made that one swing back. Oh, what a brilliant goal. Taylor, it's time to steady. The call is to kick it long from behind. Oh, great mark up there by Waterman. Waiting for Cassidy to put this ball in. He's too far out to score. You'll see the 50-metre line come into the picture as he goes to kick. He's given it a good chance, though. It's up there. East Perth player Edwards up one here. Great goal. Dennis and Renstead both stopped. In goes Turner. Chris Allen a chance. Oh, good mark. Wobbly one. Scott a chance. Shane Ellis strong from behind. Dean Turner runs round, steadies, loads up. What's he done? I think he might have missed. He's got a goal. What a sleeper goal.
2 points the difference. Favour of East Perth.
15 minutes played in the last quarter. Cormack in the air, but Dean Turner from behind.
He comes to life this far.
Turner goes for Spencer in the forward pocket. Kick it with him. Oh, kick it. Is that a mark? Yes, mark to kick it. Out wide towards Brian Needle. He's shepherded by Cormack. Gives him a chance to shoot for goal. Brian Needle. Sparks is on the line. Oh, this could be... Oh, that's a great...
Ball's kick it.
Spencer in the forward pocket. Kick it with him. Oh, kick it. Is that a mark?
Have a look at it, Bob. Coming up slowly.
And be careful what you say, Bob, and you'll understand why later on.
Down his gas.
By kick.
Kevin loves to go for the big
the goal
screamers.
square. Magro and Taylor. Taylor from behind. Oh, mark. Play on's the call, though.
But over the line after, apparently. Evan Taylor brought it down.
Balls towards full forward. Chance for Craig Edwards from behind into the air. Nearly a good mark to Browning, but play on right at inside centre half forward.
Into the melee here. Like he had his hands up.
Oh, here it is.
Smith. He tangles up with Solon. No one gets it. Taylor goes to ground. Pushed and gets the free kick.
Have a look again in slow motion.
Was an Oscar performance?
That's the query. That's the big query. And whether it was or not, Peter. Threw it away.
Michael wins the knock. Brad Hardy, Michael Aitken. Aitken shoots the hand pass out. Well tackled. Carter on to Hardy. Oh! Hardy's kicked. He's kicked a goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. South Fremantle have won the game with the last kick. Claremont player Russell Cooper. Noel Carter handballs the ball to Brad Hardy, who lines it up and kicks a magnificent goal. The last kick.
Mark of the day.
Turner goes for Spencer in the forward pocket. Kick it with him. Oh, kick it. Is that a mark? Yes, mark to kick it.
What you do to us, because you've made that a mark, it automatically becomes a contender for the Ian Diffin mark of the day, and as such it's won. So how do you... You're on a bit of a spot here, aren't you?
Listen, I'd like to see who the umpire was that paid it first, but at any rate, it was paid, and I think that, you know, naturally, as I understand it, that if they're paid, they then become eligible for the mark of the day, and it was a very good mark.
Yes, it was, and that's a pretty good way.